Biography is a fascinating genre. It's the story of the life of an outstanding person by someone else. I attach immense value to a biography because it is the story of a life of a remarkable person by someone else. It adds so much more authenticity to the whole story. Autobiography, of course, it's a different genre altogether. It's self-exploration. It's often, diving deep into the self. It's more of a spiritual journey at times. So it's a different genre altogether. But biographies are very interesting in the sense that they validate the person and they validate the whole life journey in its own, in a very unique manner. You get to know about the life journey, the ups and downs, the different colors, different colors of a person's life, struggles, fears and victories and achievements, and at the same time the pitfalls and the whole thing. A biography has to be real. It is the way it is written. It is not that it should be just a polish affair. It should not be a polishing affair at all. And many great people, sports personalities, they get their biographies written, which are I shouldn't say, they're more phony, and most of them don't really touch you, and only some of them stand out. And sports biographies are a very it's a wonderful area. And I think in the department also I've given this topic to Arun from Seedhi. He wants to do his research work on sports biographies. He has chosen, I think, 5 or 6 biographies, and he's working, as far as I remember, he's working on them. It's a very good area. And sports related books are excellent in their own manner. When you have Bend It Like Beckham by Narinder Dhami, a girl, her parents want her to get married and all, and she wants to bend it like Beckham, and she keeps it a secret from her parents and how she goes about it. Similarly, Why Soccer Matters. This is an excellent book on Pele. So many books have been written on Pele, but Why Soccer Matters is unique in its own way. It describes Pele so realistically, at the same time in a very grand manner, both ways. And the life and times of Muhammad Ali, the great boxer. So many books have been written on him, but this one, The Life and Times of Muhammad Ali, you get to know how an Afro-American, the struggles and how he rises, and all those lanes and all those rejections, and the way he copes up, and he rises above life. He's a larger than life figure there. Wonderful, a gripping read here. In in our country, Goal, an autobiography of Dhyan Chand, it is an autobiography in the sense that some parts of it are written in the manner of a memoir, the initial parts. And Mind Master by Vishwanathan Anand, many books have been written on him. My Best Games of Chess, the Anand Files, and Mind Master is the one I like most. And today is Dhoni's birthday, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So many books have been written on him, and the less said, the better. I mean, he's a charisma. He's Captain Cool, and he is the one who symbolizes poise and grace and calibrated response and how to maintain composure on field. And Dhoni is one person who has given India the habit to win. So his place is there. I mean, no one can deny that he's the favorite of this country, and people love to read books on him. People love to watch movies related to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. But Captain Cool is one book, and then the Dhoni Touch, and then Think and Wing Like Dhoni. And the best of them all, I should say, is MSD, The Man, the Leader. MSD, The Man, the Leader, worth reading. If you take the book, you can't put it aside. And a ticket collector, coming from such an humble background and going through so much struggle, and then becoming one and only Mahendra Singh Dhoni. That journey is inspiring. It's absolutely thrilling. It thrills you with so much pleasure. Yuvraj Singh, especially after his recuperation from cancer, The Test of My Life, that again is a book worth reading. So this is a beautiful genre, and during this period you can think of picking up one of the books related to sports biography in particular. So it would be wonderful. And our discussion, this it's very peripheral, very we are just touching the topic. Would be incomplete if we do not talk about Sachin Tendulkar. So Playing It My Way, that is his autobiography, 2014, and it presents Tendulkar almost as a demigod, and I'm still looking forward to a realistic account of Sachin Tendulkar. Although Chase Your Dreams 2017 again is a very good book, but in order to make an icon perfect, we often miss humanity somewhere. We often miss the human element somewhere. I personally feel that Sachin Tendulkar deserves a better book. He definitely deserves a better book which portrays him as a human being, and that is his greatness. I mean, if a person is totally perfect, it's not interesting. It's not interesting. I mean, you don't have to make it extra interesting for the sake of being interesting, but the human element, the appeal, I should say. So Sachin Tendulkar deserves a more appealing book. That's what I feel. So this is a beautiful area. I never had it made an autobiography by Jackie Robinson. I read it very long back, but it made an impression on my mind. It made an impression on my mind. There's certain iconic books. Football Against the Enemy by Simon Cooper. That's an iconic book. Addicted by Tony Adams. That again is a great book. Pocket Money by Gordon Byrne. I think 1986. That again is a good book. So there are good books, and you can always search it on the internet and go for it. Go for a book related to sports. I think it's a beautiful medium to express our love for life. Thank you. Thank you so much.